Hey, welcome back. In today's video, I'm trying to explain beam system. Okay, but before going to the beam system, let's go to the ground floor. And we still didn't solve this issue that others can see this bathroom. So this is a problem, and we don't want anyone to see us in the bathroom. Okay, so first thing first, I'm going to select this, and I can go create similar with this, create similar, or I'll go with the CS, and I will change the location line to the finish face exterior. Okay, and let me go to the properties. The properties I want the from the base constraint from ground floor to the roof level. Okay, so now I'm clicking on this, clicking on it, and going escaping it, and you can see that this has been closed. Let me go to the other side and create similar, and you can see the location line is wrong. I'll just escape and go to change it, and then have something like this. You can see. Let's go to the 3D and let's see. Now this has not been solved, so we can solve it from here. Just roof level, and yep, now it's closed. So the reason why I left this is because I want the light enter the building so they can see, and it's better for them. Another thing, let's go to the uh, first floor. Okay, as you can see, this uh, we cannot select our beam. Okay, and you can see our beam. What's the reason? Because in the properties our underlay has been selected, so the ground, and I'll make it none, so now you cannot see your beam. How we can bring it back? Just go to the underlay range base level to the ground floor, or there's another way, which is view range. In the extents view range, just edit, or just press VR, it will bring it back for you. Go to the bottom, change the bottom. We want to see unlimited things. View depth unlimited. Okay, just apply, and now you can see it and select it. Okay, this is how we can uh, see and select. So now I am going to explain the beam system. Where is it? It's in the structure tab and in the structure panel, and here it is, structural beam system. Actually, the shortcut for it is BS, bullshit. Sorry for that, but this is the way we can remember the things. Actually, we mostly remember the bad things uh, before ahead than the good things. So this is a joke. We can use it. BS, bullshit. Okay. So just click on it. We have beam system. Just click on it. So it says, let me go to the properties. We should be in the first floor. And as you can see, we have the fixed distance. We can change it. We can say fixed number. I want a fixed distance between the beams, so I will explain this. We have fixed number, maximum spacing, clear spacing. We have the fixed spacing, the number of it, and we can make justification. And the beam type, this is very important. You want the beam type, which one? Which type you want? Actually, I will use mine as the same beam. But why, maybe you will ask, why we don't use the beam itself? Because it takes us too much time uh, to align it with these, so it creates a problem for us to drag it. Now for this one, it's very easy to drag it, but for the other side, like this, for horizontal, we need many beams, so we we will use the beam system. So what I'm going to do is that I should select, go to the pick lines. Okay, we should select our floor. Okay, I will not select this part, just this part. So click on this, click and click and click, just click it, yep, till you, okay. Now we will go to trim, trim it, click, click, and trim it, trim it, trim, and trim this, trim and extend, okay. So I want to have this one too, this one. I'll press tab and it will be something like this. And now as you can see we have something like this. This indicates that the beam will go in the vertical way, in the vertical. But we did the vertical. We don't want this. How we can change it? As you can see, let me go to the finish edit mode. It creates the same thing. I don't want the vertical. I'll just go to the edit boundary, or if you want, just select this. Do you see these dashed lines? Just select them and edit boundary. We want to change this. How we can change it? Go to the beam direction. You can create a line for it. For example, a line. Just click on the line and you can drag it like this. And you can see the direction that this sign changed. It was like this, but we made it like this. Actually, you can change this one too. Let's go to the beam direction. You can create line, something like this. It will change again. You can change the line direction like this. You want the beam to be like this. It will create something like this. Let's see. You see? But I don't want this. Let me delete it. And I'll go to the beam direction. I'll just make a pick line. I want it to be horizontal. Just click on this. Anywhere. Just make it. Click on this. No problem. Or click on this. Just to indicate the direction. So I'm going finish edit mode. Right now something like this has been created. Okay. Actually, this shows how the size of the beam. I don't want to see it. Just drag it and filter. I'll go check none. I'll say structure framing tag selected and I will just delete it. Okay, something like this has been created. I'll go to select. You see, when I go to the floor, it selects the beam system. How can I select the floor? Just press tab, it will select the floor. You can see. But actually, I want to have the beam system. Let me show you something. And it says fixed distance. Maybe we will make fixed number. If it's fixed number, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 6. Let's make it 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You see? But the tags appear again, but we will not delete it now. We can say maximum spacing, the maximum spacing between each, let's say 100 or 200, 200, okay, 200. Let's see the distance between them. No, I mean this one. Oh, a problem appears here. Okay, I don't know what's the reason why the maximum distancing is not. Maybe something like this. Okay, the maximum distancing. Okay, don't worry, we will solve this. No need to worry. Just go to the clear spacing. We have clear spacing. Let's say clear spacing is 15. You see, distance between them should be 15. Actually, this is too much of beam. Okay, I'll select it and I'll go to the, let's say 200. You can see 200. And now the distance between them is 200. Okay, so what I want is now I want the fixed distance. I want to have 200, something like this, a fixed distance. So let's see. You see, fixed distance is center from center. Don't forget this. And we can say justification. Is it in the center? I want it from the beginning. Start from the beginning. It goes to here, the beginning. We can go to the end of here, and the center, as we said. And we have direction line. Okay, the direction line. And I'll put it in the center. Okay, something like this will pop up. And I'll select it. And filter it. Check none. Just delete the structure framing tags. Delete it and go to the 3D. And let me show you. You can see something like this happened. Okay, so I'm going to the first floor. Okay, first floor, I'm going to make a section to see how it appears. Just make a section for this part. Just double click and let's make it fine. Okay, fine. And let's see how it appears. So if it's the thin line is deactivated and it's something like this, just press TL, it will make it something like this. As we can see, our beam has gone till the finishing. I don't want something like this. If I go to move it, okay, I move it, MV, and move it, you can see I cannot move it. Even if I just remove the constraint, you can see still now I can't. Okay, so how we can solve this? Actually, we can select them, select the ones, these threes, and I'll go to the start level offset. I'll make this one. We said that, let me show you. We said that this was how much? Let's go to the edit, the floor. It's 2.5, 2.5, so 5 centimeters. So I want it to be under the finishing, the beam under the finishing. So -5, okay, -5, and apply. Okay, it all goes down. So I will do the same thing for these. Okay, -5. This was the beam only we did in the previous video. Okay, now it's down below. Let's go to the 3D and let's select it. Let's see. You can see that our beam is down below, but the beam system same. The beam system appears to be doing the same thing. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to section. Let me see. For the beam system, what I'll be going to do is that I'm going to select it, and you can see again this is in the top and it's aligning with the finishing. This is not what I want. So I'm going to the first floor, click on it, click on the beam system, structural beam system, and just go to here, make it -5, apply it, see if it's again selected, see if it's -5, yeah. So go to the section and select it. As you can see, this is aligned with the with this down below, not with the finishing. This is not what we want in the finishing. So I can see some extra parts, so I'll go to dimension and it's -5. Let's decrease the beam. Okay, I'll go to the first floor and I'll say BM and I'll say duplicate. I'll make it 750, maybe. So let's see. I'll make it 75. Okay. And then I'll select the beam and I'll change the type and go to the section. As you can see, when I select it, it aligns with this, isn't it? So as you can see, and it's aligning with this the structure type, the concrete one. This is what we want, not with the finishing. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to the first floor and delete the section, okay, and go to the 3D and let's see it. Yes, this is what we want. And I'm going to the first floor, copying it, copy, and I'm going to the 3D. I want to align to select the levels. I want second floor and roof level to be selected, and this is copied, okay, as you can see. And I want to have the same thing here, the vertical ones, vertical, Control C, and align it with these floors. Let me just see. Something like this has been created, as you can see. Okay, so okay, this is the today's lecture, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.